Yeah, hi Vamsi. A very good evening to you. Congratulations on your XAT result. So, you have scored a fabulous 99.69. I think there are two more decimal points to it, but I think approximately around that, right?
Yes, sir. Good evening. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Just wanted to discuss on the same lines. First of all, congratulations. And can you share some brief about the journey that you've had while preparing for CAT and now XAT? So, tell us something about how did you prepare and how was it like appearing in the exam, so that other students who are watching this may get inspired to achieve maybe a similar score or slightly better.
I'm a graduate from NIT Trichy. I've graduated recently only in May 2023.
Okay.
And I decided to give CAT post my graduation itself. So
Mm-hmm.
I've always had the vision of going for MBA right from my college. So
Okay.
I had a job offer, and my joining was on September 11th.
Okay.
So I had a good 2-3 months time before my job had started.
Mm-hmm.
So then, whatever the preparation I did, it was mostly self preparation. So, initially, the first few days of my prep was focused on understanding the syllabus of various entrances, MBA entrances. What
Okay.
do they ask? What is the paper pattern and all? So, initially, I just did not prepare the subjects as in such. I only explored the patterns and question types and all. So, after when I was comfortable with the pattern, then I started taking notes of all the topics which I already knew. So for revision, and I mean, I learned few new topics which I also don't know. It was mostly through videos, but majority of the quant topics are like whatever we have studied before. So it was easy to navigate the quant
Great.
section.
How was your experience on the exam day? I mean, XAT is generally considered to be a bit tricky and considered to be a
Yeah.
slightly more difficult exam than CAT is. How was your experience on the D day, sitting for 3.5 hours, then appearing for essay and GK as well along with that? How was your overall experience of appearing for that?
Yeah, so the overall experience is very good, but as you said, as you rightly mentioned, the overall time was 3.5 hours, which is like the I think the highest for any MBA entrance
Correct,
exam.
correct.
Yeah, so even in my college, I didn't sit for exams for 3 hours, so it was a
Mhm.
very challenging task to sit for the exam. So on the D day, I mean, giving a good number of marks will help you achieve better results.
Correct.
So that is one thing which helped me, and the other thing is yeah, the paper pattern and all. Since I was comfortable with I didn't feel any pressure, so I was accustomed to sitting for 3 hours, and so I was able to focus for the better part of almost around I mean 2 hours or
Mhm.
2 hours 15 minutes. So around 15 minutes of my time I lost because of like lack of focus. But yeah, I think I'm happy with whatever I was able to do. And coming into the GK and essay section also, my focus because I tried to take we had a break of 5 minutes, so that really helped me to go through the GK section and essay section. I was able to get through it easily.
Right. Now I'm going to ask you a slightly more difficult question, especially from the point of view of decision-making section. So
Yeah.
generally, students feel this that we are able to boil down to two options.
Mm-hmm.
Either B or D would be the answer. And for somebody who has been able to crack a fabulous 99.7 odd plus percentile in DM, how did you approach deciding on which is a better option out of the two confusable options available?
Yeah, so as you said, the DM is one section which is considered very tough in that.
Correct.
So initially, when I started my preparation with that, so when I was taking DM questions and all, I barely scored like 7, 8 correct out of the 22.
Okay.
So then I analyzed like what is the thinking, what they are expecting. So
Mhm.
as you said, one thing which differentiates the two options is so the point of view, like everyone looks at a certain point of view, but when you analyze the previous questions or whatever the mistakes you did before, then
Mhm.
you understand the thinking of the ZAT paper setup. So that thing will help you, like you understand their point of view, like what is the how do you maximize the profit or benefit for all the stakeholders. So that is one thing which
Right.
we should think of regularly. So we should leave our personal bias as one thing which we should leave while attending DM section. So if I were if I really had those 20 questions in my real life, definitely 15 would be result in a different choice. So that is one thing which we should leave from the point of view of exam. So you should always focus on maximizing the benefits for all the stakeholders. So that is the one thing which differentiates one particular option from all the remaining options.
Right. Finally, one last question, Vamsi. How has been your experience of preparing in the AdmitSure batch for the next stage now? The ultimate objective would be to convert some of the great calls that you have had and to get final admission offers from some of the top B schools in the country. So how has been your overall experience in the AdmitSure batch and how is your preparation going? We hope that you are on the right track to convert some of the best B schools in the country.
Yes, like it is like really important to crack the interview. So then I decided, because exam though we can give an effort and crack the exam, but it's like very difficult to get convert interview calls. So that's why I decided to join AdmitSure, because we need a structured guidance for someone who can guide you because who has been through the process. So right for now, like my experience has been really good. Like the mentoring sessions with you and whatever, I mean the team and all, they give very quick responses for everything, and your mentoring sessions has like really helped me, because I was in a state of confusion after the results and all. So yeah, and the classes conducted covered almost majority of the topics, because people from engineering background, they might not have all the ideas regarding economics and stuff, or GK and current affairs. So the classes which were given in AdmitSure batch were very concise, and I think it will help me to crack the interview. So what the inputs, whatever I have taken, yeah. So overall, for now, my experience has been really good.
All right. Thank you so much, Vamsi, for such an honest feedback. And we sincerely wish and will do our best together to make sure that you convert almost all the calls that you get. You definitely deserve it. All right. So with this note, we'll take your leave. Thank you and ciao.
Yeah. Thank you.